What up, channel? It's Foreplayy, and this is just another commentary. This is Team Scrim on Hardpoint Raid. Yes, it's another Hardpoint. I'm going to try to throw in some searches. We scrim some search. I'm pretty sure I can look through the gameplay, find a good one for you. And I want to do some breakdown stuff, so expect some breakdown stuff probably next week leading into MLG Dallas. And if not, just bear with me. I promise I'm going to get breakdown stuff going. I have just been doing so many commentaries. It's just commentaries on commentaries on the daily. And I'm not getting sick of it. I love every moment of it. Today's topic is going to be, can you be doing too much, whether it's with gaming or just your life in general? Because we all know you can do too little, but can you do too much? You know that I do YouTube now because I like a place to like express my feelings on certain topics, and as well just talk to you guys as the subscribers and also people that follow me and support me. It's so cool to be able to get on here and be like, hey, so this is what I did today, and you guys are like, cool, like maybe I could try that, or whatever the case may be. So going into this, I wanted to say, can you be doing too much? Because lately I feel like I have been doing too much, but then I thought to myself, doing too much is always better than doing too little, you know, so I shouldn't even really complain about it. I've just been so strapped for time because I feel like with what I'm doing, I've just been stressed a little bit lately with making, trying to make the proper team decisions to getting out of caliber, as of you saw the video yesterday, and then trying to just do so much in life that I don't really have a lot of free time, you know. And it's kind of funny because my free time is supposed to be the gym, and the gym to me is now therapy, and it's just like me and my relaxing time, and I try to block out the world. I saw this video the other day called Leaving Humanity Behind. Some dude, his name is Rich something, and he's this big dude, and he was talking about how the gym is his therapy too, and I love the slogan "Leaving Humanity Behind." I made a wallpaper with it, and yeah, it was just pretty sick. I thought leaving humanity behind was a little bit too extreme, but also still pretty sick in the concept of it. So I wanted to talk about just doing too much in general. A lot of you guys that are still in school, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, how you go to school in the morning, you think, watch me fail this jump, like what was I doing? Anyway, it's always funny to look back at stuff and see, okay, that's like a big fail, and then I try to shoot it just so it doesn't blow up on me. But anyway, so if you're doing too much, you get up, you go to school, you play a sport, you come home, you then got a game with your team, you got to eat, you got to try to find a way to eat during all that as well, throughout the day, and you have homework. And I was thinking, we as like people, we take a lot on, you know, like certain people are blessed where they don't have to do it that much, and I couldn't do that because I feel that I just couldn't do that. I couldn't not be doing anything because I'm at a point now where I feel so strapped for time that it would just feel weird to have free time. And I don't mean free time in a sense of like, I do have some downtime where like I can watch a movie on occasion, but I don't even get to do that. Like all my friends are like, oh, I'm watching a movie, or I'm going to the hookah place tonight, or I'm doing this, and I don't feel like I ever have time like that. Like I feel like I'm like, how do they have time to do that? For me, I'm always doing YouTube. I'm trying to do my comments, and it's so much pressure. You guys have put so much pressure on me. No, I'm joking. I actually like it. But if you guys send me a comment, I wanted to make sure I addressed this in some videos so you guys could kind of see. If you send me an inbox or a comment and I don't respond, it is not because I don't want to. I promise. There's a lot of YouTubers I heard that don't check their inbox messages and stuff, and I'm the opposite of that. I pretty much I check them all, and I even reply to them all, whether it's a text or a video. I just don't have that much time, so I can't do it every day. Like there's so many comments that people ask me questions, and the biggest thing is nutrition tips. I hope people don't think I'm some like the greatest fitness guru ever, because I'm far from that, you know. I like I like it as a hobby, and it's taken over a big portion of my life, so I'm pretty knowledgeable on it, and that's pretty much it. There's so many other smarter people than me on YouTube, and probably even some of you guys, you know, that know how to balance micro and macronutrients a little bit better and stuff like that. I don't claim to be the hear-all, know-all type of guy when it comes to it, but I will say one thing. For those of you that send me fitness questions and stuff, I might make a completely separate channel for fitness stuff, because you guys have been waiting for Fitness Friday forever, and it's not fair for you guys to just keep waiting. And that's why I tell people, hey, if you're that interested in fitness stuff, look up some other people, and I try to tell them some other tips on people to check out. In fact, I'll give a quick shout out. There's a guy called Strength Camp. He's a pretty good guy. He's actually one of the biggest reasons where I started talking about being the best version of yourself, because I remember him talking about it a lot, and it's such a true statement and something that I love and I'll repeat to the death, because we all try to be the best version of ourselves in gaming, life, whatever the case may be. So back on topic to the commentary. Doing too much. This is what I do basically. I try to balance YouTube. I try to balance a job outside of this, and the job isn't really for finances as much as sanity. I like to be able to work, you know, like I like to work a little bit, even if it's 2 hours a day. I try to make videos. I work out 2 hours a day. I used to work at this club downtown. I stopped doing that because I didn't have time, and also the environment, you know, like you guys know what clubs are like, from 10 to 2 at night, man. It's just crazy. There'll be like drunk people and people fight, and I don't really like getting into all that anymore. So I kind of stay away from all that. And like I said, someone asked me also, I wanted to address another topic. Sorry to get off topic so much, but someone said, are you really allowed to talk about how much you make on machinima and how much that? I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it quiet, but I don't have anything to hide. You know what I mean? Like in one of my videos, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like talking about, I was talking about how much I made, and someone said, oh, I looked it up, you make $5,000 a year. I was like, dude, if I made $5,000 a year on YouTube, I'd be, you know what I mean? I'd be crazy happy. Like I don't do YouTube for the money. I make $50 a month, anywhere between 50 to like 75 or whatever. I don't know if I'm supposed to be quiet on that, and if I'm speaking on it and I shouldn't be, then I apologize to whoever I need to apologize to. I just try to be as real as possible 24/7, just because, like I said, nothing to hide here. So, but doing too much, I kind of wanted to tell you guys, if you guys are stressed and you guys are doing a lot too, kind of step back and try to like reevaluate and manage what you have to do. For those of you that are going to school and have homework and stuff, that's one of the hardest things to evaluate, because you never know what nights you're going to have homework. Like when I used to go to school, my homework was always so sporadic. Like my teacher would be like, oh, by the way, I need a 4-page paper written by, let's say Monday, and it'd be a Friday. You're like, what? You know, like that was the worst thing about school, is the sporadicness of it. And then once you guys get in college, for those of you that aren't in college yet, it's definitely different, because it's kind of, well, the college I went to it wasn't as serious as high school, and it was more lax, because you're paying for your education, you know what I mean? Like you're legit paying for that. So if you don't show up, you don't show up. Definitely go to school, but I'm saying you can have more leeway. You know, like if you get it done, you find out the assignment, or if you say something's going on, find out the assignment, and then you'll definitely have a little bit more leeway. That's the second time in this game I failed, by the way. This is a failed game. I meant to put down the turret right in front of the doorway to stop them from getting into weights. I called in the Hellstorm, and I was like, dude, that was the dumbest thing I could have done. So I still got this sentry, and you're going to see me put it down later, but it was actually kind of funny. At this point in time in the game, I am 27-14, 7 captures, 5 defends. I've been trying to rotate my game a little bit and try to get more hill active, because I felt if we were losing, it would be because we didn't have as many people in the hill. And like I told you guys before, I switch up my gameplay constantly. I'll run an AR more, I'll run an SMG more. It's pretty much anything to help my team win. And I was actually going to do a video on the X Factor, what is the X Factor, and what it really means and stuff like that. I might do a whole video titled on it, but I'm not really sure if that's something that you guys would want to see or not. So this video is coming to an end. I feel like I jumped around so much, but I just wanted to say, if you guys find yourselves having a hard time managing time and stuff, try to sit back, reevaluate what's really important, find out what you love. Also make sure that you have a hobby in there that you truly love, because it's going to suck if you guys do that and you don't have a hobby and you guys are just working 24/7. For me, my hobbies are YouTube, the gym, and just pretty much doing another, like if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys see me put out a bunch of graphic designs of like backgrounds, wallpapers, and stuff like that, and most of them are motivational. I just put out one today. It's in my recent pictures if you guys are interested. So as always, get at me on Twitter if you guys want. You guys are the best, man. Thank you so much for the support in every aspect. I support you guys equally as much. I know I may not show it by getting back to you in your messages all the time, but this is Foreplayy from Icons Black and the Foreplayy gang. You guys are the best. Peace. What up, Foreplayy gang? I'm sorry that commentary was so sporadic and all over the place, but you guys kind of get the gist of what it was about, managing your time. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. As always, video in your top left, video in your top right. Favorite, comment, like, subscribe. Get at me on Twitter if you want. Most importantly, keep dominating your game and always follow your dreams. Well, always lead your dreams. This is Foreplayy. Until next time, take care.